hopes alive today. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Oh, it's a reverse. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? The 30. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Looking to throw yet again. Tries to get it to the running back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Bringing pressure. And the ball to the ground. Defense has got the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Michigan. The defense adds 6 points. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He slings this one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And they'll kick it away here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to throw it deep. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And this pass is on target, caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Using his legs here. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. Down the lineup to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He's running out of time here. A lot of time in the pocket. Now fires over the middle. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's moving out of the pocket. It's caught downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Eludes the rush. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Wolverines keep the football on the move.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, a reverse. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
There are so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. Not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I really like the route here in the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead at the 30 now. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 14 after the miss. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And there's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. He had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On first down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Pitch to the back. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Got it.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Play action here on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Wolverines move into the red zone. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. No surprise there, Kirk.